Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday, or happy whatever day you're watching this. Time is fluid, right? So you might come across this in 3 months and it's just a better fit for what you're needing. It's all about the messages, you guys. Okay. So today we are doing general reads for each sign, specifically geared for today, Friday, March 29th. But like I said, the message will resonate when it resonates, okay? Don't try to squeeze it into what you got right now. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. It's all good. Let's go ahead and start with Virgo today. Yes. All right. Virgo, looking for 3 cards for my Virgos. 3 cards for Virgos. There's 1. 3 cards for Virgos. There's 2. And lucky number 3. Here we go. Virgo. What y'all got going on today? Whether today is today or another day, it doesn't matter. Let me know what's going on. Ooh. Okay, so whenever there's more than one of a card, especially when we're only doing a 3-card pull, I like to point out if there is more than one of a particular suit. And in this case, you have 2 different cards of Ariel, and in this card deck, it corresponds with pentacles. So something going on in your finances, with your monetary situation. Maybe if it's not monetary, it could be just something in your material world, like your home or your car or something like that. So keep an eye out in that realm, okay? Let's see. The first card is Queen of Ariel. As a person, I feel like this probably is you, but it could be someone that is just very close in your life, right? So the Queen of Ariel is mature, practical, generous, and happy. I love that, happy. All right, so the card itself says nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. Yeah, so queens, I mean, generally, they are nurturing, they are motherly, they are loving and protective and all of that jazz. So I feel like that's really the energy that I'm tapping into with you today. Whatever's going on, you're keeping a lookout, you're being loving, and you're that person with open arms, right? You're ready to just help people in your life however they're needing to be helped. The ability to make anything more beautiful, that's an amazing gift. So if that is your gift, run with that, my friend. All right, let's move on to the next card. 7 of Ariel. This card says, you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. That's pretty cool. So yeah, like in traditional tarot, the 7 of Pentacles, it's like the seeds have been planted, right? You've done the work, you've been doing good things, and now it's kind of, I don't want to say like a waiting period, because it's not like you're just sitting there waiting, twiddling your thumbs, that kind of thing. It's an active waiting. It's like you keep working, you keep moving in the right direction, you keep doing things that align with who you are. But at the same time, like, we all know, I mean, we all search for this instant gratification, but really, I mean, things take time to grow, to be ready to harvest, all that jazz. So whatever's going on, I don't know if you are, maybe you just interviewed for a new position at work, some kind of promotion. You've been working really hard and very diligently for months and months and months, right? Just showing who you are, showing that you are worthy of this. And you got that promotion, you got through the interview, you got through, you've jumped through everything that you need to do. So just keep doing well. If this is you, keep doing well in what you're doing, and that harvest time will come. You've planted the seeds, so even if they don't come up exactly how you think they will, something good is coming towards you, my friend. Yes. All right, last card in this spread, 7 of Gabriel. So this one says, stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. Yeah, have confidence. Maybe you've been really quiet about something that's important to you, and you were just kind of waiting for the right words to come about within your head. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. So again, that's just going to be like a subset of you. But what this card is telling me is it's time to speak out, okay? Those words have come to you. You know what to do, so now it's time to do it. I'm hearing a lot of action here, okay? Like, yes, you have put in a lot of good work so far, and you're doing the right things. Now just keep doing it. So maybe you just need assurance today, and that's why you're here. Here's the assurance. You're doing great. Keep going. Okay? All right. Sending love and light to you, my friends. If you enjoyed that, please do like, share, subscribe, comment for me. Let me know how things are going. And yeah, hit that notification bell if you want to join me live. I love the energy on my lives. All right. All right. Thank you again, Virgo. I hope you have a wonderful day. And let's move on to my Taurus friends. Taurus. All right. One more shuffle here. There we go. That was perfect. I love it. 3 cards for my Taurus friends, please. 3 cards for Taurus. Okay. Nothing in that shuffle. 3 cards for my Taurus friends, please. All right. What is going on? 3 for my Taurus friends. Okay, that was a lot. Like, half the deck just came out. So, there is one that turned over in all of that, so I'll take that one. Yeah, that was the only one. Everything else just wanted to keep it company, I suppose. Okay. 2 more for my Taurus friends, please. There's 1 more. And 2 more. Perfect. Okay. So once again, we have 2 different cards coming out of Ariel. And Ariel corresponds with Pentacles. So let's see what we have going on here, okay? First card out is Page of Ariel. And I feel like this is you. Could be someone in your life as well, someone that's really close to you that maybe the angels are telling us, or, you know, spirit, or however you look at it, is telling us to maybe keep an eye on, or, you know, someone who's maybe going to step in a more meaningful role in your life. I don't know. That's just for some of you, right? As a person, the Page of Ariel is reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. Doesn't she look all of those things? Yes. Okay. So this card says an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Okay, so yeah, it feels like, I don't want to say you've been lazy, but maybe you've just been kind of sitting around more than normal, or, you know, I see someone doing like busy work, right? It's not like it's really pushing you forward or doing what you need to be doing. It's just staying busy, keeping that facade of busyness, right? So what this is saying is there's an opportunity coming towards you, and what you've been doing isn't going to get you there. So it's time to get to work. It's time to step into that role of what you're wanting to work towards. You know, a lot of times I hear act as if. Yeah, act as if whatever you're wanting is already in your life. If you're wanting that promotion, start working at that caliber, okay? A lot of times we think if we just do our current job really well, we'll get that new job and everything will be peachy keen. But the thing is, when you get a promotion, a lot of times that means more work or harder work or something like that. So really, I mean, step up your game and show the universe that you're ready for that. Show your coworkers, show the people who are in charge of promotions that you're ready for that. You're ready to take it on, okay? Second card out is 2 of Ariel. So this card says it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. And for me, like, what I feel in this area is the making work fun part, because, you know, maybe you have been kind of head down, just, again, going through the motions, doing what you need to do. But there's an element of fun that's really, I mean, it should almost be a requirement in work, right? Like, it definitely, it makes being there more worthwhile. It makes it better for everyone around you. It makes it better for yourself. So find ways to make work fun. Maybe in this card, you're wanting that promotion into like a managerial position. Make it fun, okay? When motivation is a big key when you're stepping into a leadership role, and I've noticed that one really solid way to step into leadership is to make the environment fun, make the work itself fun. It's not an easy task, but if you can lead from that position, then the people under you will want to keep coming back, and they will find that motivation within that, um, to keep going. Okay, so take that for what you will. That, again, it's for a small subset. I don't know. Last card here, Four of Raphael. This card says, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Yeah. So I feel like there's a few different things going on in your life. It's not just this one thing. If it's career or whatever, if it's that storyline I was telling in that first part, it's not just that. There's a lot going on around you. And this is saying, like, be open, stay open, because the things that you're looking at is not the whole picture. There are other possibilities out there, and they might better serve your story. They might better serve where you're going, right? So keep an eye out for that magic, because there's magic all around us, and that'll lead you to those other opportunities. Those will show you, if there's a better path, that's how you're going to find it. Okay, so just stay open. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that was helpful. If so, drop me a comment. Let me know what's going on. Feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to be present for these lives. And I hope to see you again. Love and light to you guys. Let's go ahead and move on to our Capricorn friends. Yes, Capricorn. One more shuffle for you guys. Get them nice and mixed up here. Whoa, there we go. Okay. Capricorn, 3 out for Capricorn, please. 3 out for Capricorn. I always aim for 3, but they're going to give us what they give us, right? It is what it is. 3 for Capricorn, please. All right. 3 for Capricorn. All right, we got 1. It's a good start. Ariel. Ariel is popping out all over the place. Might just be for you guys, for your earth signs, but man, Ariel corresponds with Pentacles. So I don't know. I keep feeling jobs for you guys, like something in the career area. I don't know whether it's like a promotion or, and it may have nothing to do with your job. It could be something going on in your home, right? It's springtime, a lot of things to get ready around the house, spring cleaning's going on. I don't know. Not going to answer it for you. But there's something of significance going on in that material realm, okay? So keep an eye out. We're going to see if there's one more ready for you. If not, we're just going to stick with these 2 cards, and that'll be just fine. Both of them are of Ariel. So yeah, definitely that material realm, your finances, things like that. Nothing came out on that last draw. So let's see. First one out was 6 of Ariel. Check that out. Look at that big harvest around her. Okay. So this says, material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Yes. So for you guys, I feel like maybe you've been worrying a lot about either your material needs or your finances, or, whatever it is. It's going to be different for each one of you, right? This is a general read. But I feel like there are some worries there, And what this card is saying is that worry isn't going to do you any good, okay? Um, Everything will turn out fine. There are some options, some solutions on the way, and it looks like they're going to come about in ways that you're not expecting, or maybe are just a little out of the norm for you. So, if it is monetary, it's like I'm feeling like maybe someone started a GoFundMe for you, or something like that, where it's like a crowdsourcing kind of deal, and they didn't tell you about it. So, you're struggling, you're keeping your head above water, you're doing whatever you can to really make things work, but someone sees your struggle and they're helping you out, okay? So this is the magic of the universe coming together, of people, of a community, like pooling their resources to help you. So the part that really struck out here is giving or receiving with a grateful heart. And I feel that receiving, okay? This will come to you as a surprise, even if it's not like a Kickstarter kind of thing. Something is going to happen in that material realm that you don't see coming. And you need to remember to receive it with a grateful heart, okay? Be open to those things. A lot of times, our ego or our pride will get in our way of receiving things gracefully. And that's what I'm hearing is you need to open yourself up to receive gracefully. Okay? This is a blessing for you. So don't spit in its face, is what I'm saying. Okay? All right. Second card out is the Knight of Ariel. Knights are kind of slow moving, right? So let's see. We'll read it out. I feel like this is you. Could be someone in your life, but I feel like it's you. Knight of Ariel is trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. Okay? So, this card itself says there is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. Yeah, that was the feeling I was getting in the first card, too, right? You're being watched over by someone who cares about you. And that's beautiful. I mean, if we all had people like that in our lives, what a beautiful world it would be, right? And I feel like to a certain degree we all do. We just don't always appreciate it. So, it does talk about having a lot to accomplish, and I feel that for you, like I feel like there's a certain frenzy about you right now. Like there's so much to do. You're feeling that overwhelm. You feel like there's no way that you can get everything done that you need to get done. That's okay. It's okay to have those feelings, but make sure that you step back a little bit and make sure that those don't derail you from what you're doing. Okay. Worry about the things that matter. You know. Um, Worry about the things that you can change, and I don't mean worry as in like sit there and be anxious about it. Worry as in understand what is most important and actively put your effort towards those things. Okay? Worry in an active way. Take that as you will. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to leave it there. I feel like I could go into details, but that's really more for personal readings, and this is general. So that's where we're going to leave it. All right. Perfect. Let's go ahead and move on to our fire signs. Thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. Um, yeah, if you liked that, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, ... All right. Have a great day. Let's move on with Aries. Aries, let's see what we have for you today. They're wanting to pop already. What is going on, Aries? You have like an intense energy right now that I'm picking up on. Something really serious going on, or maybe you're just really excited. Like I'm kind of getting a 50-50. 50-50 of like half of you are super anxious about something and half of you are just really excited. And the only difference between those two is whether you are controlled by fear or love, okay? So just a little insight there for whoever needed that. All right, last shuffle here. There we go. Since these cards want to pop so bad, let's see what we got for you. 3 cards for our Aries friends. 3 cards for Aries. Okay, there we go. Let's see how many. I think that's 2. Yeah, that's 2. So let's see. Ooh. Now I know why. Now I know why you are feeling anxious / excited. Yes, so much good here. So if you're feeling anxious, it's because you are feeling that fear, and I want to encourage you to let that go, okay? Because there's some good stuff coming up. Yes. Let's see if we get one more card. I like to have 3, but sometimes 2 is all we need, right? There's number 3. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so cool. I'm excited for you. The first one is the wheel. Yes. So this card, I'll just read them through first before I dive in. The first one says new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Beautiful. The next one is the Ace of Michael. And Michael is, it corresponds with swords in the traditional deck, okay? So this card says a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Yeah. So between these 2 cards, I'll just get started with it. Between the 2 cards, it's like there's this new beginning coming, right? And it's stemming from this idea that you had. And it could be that you had this idea recently, like in the last couple days, or it could be one that you've been marinating for a few years, right? It just kind of depends person to person. It's going to be a little bit different. But there's this idea that is spurring this new beginning for you, okay? And maybe before, the reason that you didn't jump into it before was because, you had some fears about how you were going to make ends meet, or, how exactly it would fit into your life. But now you're like, whatever happened, there's something that kind of cleared out of the way, and you're ready now to jump into it. So yeah, it's like, it talks about clearing up communication problems. So that could be what held you back in the past. For some of you, that's not going to be for all of you. Again, I'm feeling like this kind of 50-50 vibe, where it's like some of you have had real issues communicating, maybe with a significant other, about why you want to do this thing, or how it's going to pay off in the long run, but it may be difficult in the short run, right? So it's telling you, like, before you jump into this thing, make sure that you're communicating with the people that need to be communicated with, okay? Again, that's only for some of you. For others of you, there might be some things from the past that have kind of kept you from really going there. So again, clear up those things, work to heal those things. You're not going to do it overnight, but at least I'm hearing, like, have the sensibility to fully know what's going on within yourself, so that you can really go full speed ahead with this new thing, okay? Whatever that is. Okay, and then the third card, another exciting one. I'm so excited for you guys. It's the Sun. So whatever this new beginning is, it really does have the potential to be so great for you. And, like, I'm hearing, turn your life around. It's awesome. The card itself says, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Yeah. So if you do clear up those past issues, those communication issues, whatever you have it that is going on that's blocking out this goodness, that's keeping you from taking this new opportunity, get it figured out, jump on that new opportunity, and really, write it to the top, because you have that potential within you, okay? Get there. I love it. Love it. I hope that was helpful, my Aries friends. If it was, if you liked that, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to be here for my lives. I'd love to have you. Okay. Have a great day. Let's go ahead and move on to our Leos. Leo, couple more shuffles here. Yes, couple really great shuffles. I love when that happens. All right, Leo, what do we have for you? 3 cards for our Leos, please. 3 cards for Leo. Nothing. 3 cards for Leo, please. 1 and 2. See if we have a third. Okay. You know what's funny? I felt that one coming out before it came out. Whatever. Okay. And that one we actually just had for our Aries friends as well. So, something going on in the fire world real big for my fires. Okay. First card out. Let's go ahead and get started. 7 of Raphael. All right. So this one, and I'm being led. I didn't see this before in this card, but there are 6 little duckies up here. So I don't know if that means something special for you, but I was guided to point those out, okay? Cool. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is that you're needing to take a minute, okay? Maybe things have been very unclear lately. Maybe you've been throwing everything against the wall to see what sticks, okay? Sometimes that works in life. Not very often, though. It doesn't really take you where you want to go. That's kind of what you do when you don't know where you want to go, right? There's a quote from Alice in Wonderland, and Alice is asking, I think she's asking like which way to go or if she's going the right way or whatever. And the other character that's talking to her says, well, where do you want to go? And I think she says, I don't know. And they say something about, well, if you don't know where you want to go, then yeah, sure, you'll end up there. And it's like, yeah, you'll end up wherever and it'll be fine. But I feel like you're really wanting some clarity. You really want to know where you want to go. And the only way to figure that out is to take a beat, take a minute, step back, allow yourself the time to go within. Maybe you need to, I'm hearing like journal or just do like a free write. You don't need prompts or anything like that. Just sit with yourself, make some time. I'm talking like an hour, 2 hours, that kind of thing. And just let yourself write whatever comes to mind for as long as you need to go. Don't even set a timer. Just let yourself go. And I'm feeling like that'll help bring that clarity that you're seeking, because the clarity really only can be found within yourself, right? So, yeah, whoever needed to hear that, go within and really concentrate on yourself. Okay. Second card that came out is 10 of Ariel. So this card says there is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. Yeah. So the 10 of Ariel corresponds with the 10 of Pentacles in the normal tarot deck. And 10s are, it's like a completion of a cycle, right? And this one, the card talks about you being at the top of your game. So whether it is your family and your home life that's just going really, really well, maybe alongside of that, you really are having financial success, even if all that means is staying afloat, right? Um, but it's like things are going really well. So in the midst of everything, even if you feel like you might be directionless or you're figuring that out, um, be grateful for what you have too, because it feels like you've been doing okay. So take a minute for that as well. Take a minute just to be grateful. Okay. And the last card out is the Wheel. And this is the one I was talking about Aries just had too. So this card itself says new beginnings, end of delay, a change in the direction that offers happiness. Yes. And I really do feel that new beginning. If you allow yourself to really dive in and see what it is you want out of life, then you'll have more direction on where you want to go. And that's when, I don't know if you've already had this opportunity or it's just completely something new that's about to pop up for you. but there's definitely a new opportunity heading your way. So be open to that and be ready. And it feels like you are ready. You're ready for something new. You're ready to just take off. Okay? Awesome. Thank you, Leo, so much for being here. Really appreciate it. If you liked that, if that resonated for you, go ahead and like that video. Subscribe if you're liking my vibe here, and hit that notification bell if you want to show up for my lives, okay? I'd love to have you. Love it. All right, love and light to you guys. Let's go ahead and move on to my Sagittarians now. Sagittarius. All right, one more shuffle here, and we'll see what's going on for Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. Okay. 3 for my Sagittarius, please. There's 1. Did you guys see that? All right, we got 1 out. Yeah, this one just came out for Aries. I don't know if you guys, if you guys have like certain signs or something that speak to you, but in this first card there are sunflowers, and I'm being drawn to point that out. So if you guys have sunflowers as a sign, hang out, because there's something coming for you. And if not, there still might be other messages for you, right? But those sunflowers are speaking to me. All right, we're looking for 1 more for my Sagittarius friends. Maybe there will only be 2 for you. I don't know. But I always give it that opportunity to come out still. There we go. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's beautiful. Something big's about to happen. And as I said that, I got all tingly. Okay. Okay. So this first card out, we have the Sun. And this says, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Yeah. So I'm feeling for you guys, maybe things have been less than stellar lately. And I'm thinking maybe like the last month, 2 months, that kind of thing. But right now you're stepping into a place where everything's all right. It's not like you're at the top of your game at this moment. It's not like you're exactly where you want to be or anything like that, but you're in a state of happiness. You are this sun. You are these sunflowers. You're emitting that happiness. That happiness it's coming from within. A lot of times we look to external sources or situations, things that are going on that make us happy. It's not how it works. But it looks like you figured that out. So, congrats. That's a superpower. Next card out is the 6 of Raphael. This says, embrace your inner child. New friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. A lot of times the kids do pop up on this card for me just because it's one of the only cards that does have kids in this deck. So, but what I'm feeling is the inner child within you. That's really what's making you shine here. You're reconnecting with the core being of who you are. And there's nothing more beautiful than that. But that is the source of your light there. You're reconnecting with that person. You're bringing yourself to really embody that spirit of who you've been in the past. And I'm hearing you shine bright like a diamond. Like, I don't even particularly care for that song, but that's what I'm getting. You're shining bright like a diamond. That's beautiful. Just keep doing that. Keep working on that. Do connect with that inner child within you, because that'll bring a lot of beauty into your life. Okay. Sometimes we kind of underestimate that, but it's true. So, the third card that you have is the moon. And what I feel with this is these two together. It's a counterpart. It's okay, we'll dive into that in a minute. But the card itself says the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Yeah, going within, right? That's what we've been talking about the whole time, is you within yourself. So listen to your intuition. Face your fears and grow stronger. Yeah. And you know, that part in particular, facing your fears and growing stronger, can really be elevated by being guided by your inner child. It doesn't seem like that way. It might seem counterintuitive, but there are a lot of things that we're connected with as children before we have the worries of adulthood set on us, that are much more important than the things that we tend to give importance to or energy to. So reconnect with that inner part of yourself. And I feel like, you know, in both ways, in both of these cards, if this is just about you, it really is connecting with that glowing part of you. The moon is glowing. She is glowing from themselves, right? The moon gets its shine from the sun. But again, like, you are the sun. So you're glowing. That inner glow that you have, that inner glow, will shine outwardly. It's just what I got, just for some of you. Now, there's another message here that I'm feeling, and I'm going to dive into that with you real quick here. It's just going to be for some of you. But if you are in a relationship or just really loving someone, even if you're not together, whatever it is, I feel like some of you have a relationship where you don't get to see each other all that often, right? The sun and the moon, for instance, I'm trying to recall, there's this, it's like a poem or a little story or whatever, and it's about how the sun and the moon don't really get to see each other, but they're still in love with each other. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'll try and put it in the comments if I can remember. But these two, there's a love story going on. And, you know, I mean, the sun and the moon really only get to shine together once in a while. Sometimes you'll look up and the moon will be there during broad daylight, right? Or you have the solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, things like that, where they might be in the sky at the same time. But it's very rare. More often, the moon is up during the night and the sun is up during the day, and they don't really get to see each other, right? Neither one of them are looking at each other. But there's still that connection. They still have influence on each other. They still have love between each other that's very, very strong. So it might be that the time is coming. You know, I flipped them around to see myself, and now they're kind of looking at each other. So the time is coming for that to happen. It might not be for very long for some of you. And it might not be for quite a while still. You know, I'm talking a few months. But maybe some of you just needed that reassurance that, yes, these two will come together and you will get to experience that beauty, I'm hearing, once again. So it's not like it's something totally new. But it will come together and it'll be what it'll be, right? So it'll be different for everyone, whether you stay together, whether you're just not meant for that, whether you're just friends, whatever it is. So take that as you will. Thank you so much for being here, my Sagittarius friends. I hope that that was helpful. If you liked it, go ahead and share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know the drill. Let's go ahead and move on to our Cancer friends and see what's going on for Cancer today. My today, your today, doesn't really matter, right? Okay. One more shuffle here for my Cancer friends. All right, let's see. 3 cards for my Cancer friends. 3 cards, please. There's one. Okay, let's grab that one and see what else we got. Do we have, oh, okay, we have one more for sure. Do we have another for my Cancer friends? That whole thing wants to fall in my hand. No, I felt that. That just wanted to fly. Okay. All right, we got some powerful stuff coming out today. Okay, so let's see what we have, Cancer. The first card is 6 of Michael. This card says it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. Something's been weighing really heavily on you. Something that you've been going through for quite a while. For some people, I'm hearing it's like health issues. Really big things, not like a broken arm. It could be, but like big things. And this is telling you that you're almost there. Um, you're putting up a really good fight. You're doing all the things that you need to do. You're being really diligent in your care. So, so just keep going. Keep fighting that good fight, you know? Um, it says breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. So I don't know, you know, if whatever's going on it was just so all consuming to your being that you didn't even feel like you could look too far into the future. You didn't feel like making plans. You didn't feel like you could. So this is telling you you're coming up to the end of this struggle, the end of this suffering, and it's time to start looking to that future. What is it that you want to build towards? What do you want to be doing next? Who do you want to be as you move forward from this? Because it's time. It's time to look forward again. Okay. All right. Middle card. Queen of Ariel. As a person, I do feel like this is you. Like I tell everyone, it could be just someone in your life, right? Someone that's really close to you. But I feel like this is you. The Queen of Ariel is mature, practical, generous, and happy. So, okay, well let's read the card. The card itself says nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. I feel like that practical and wise advice and this maturity and everything that you're embodying here is it's serving as like a beacon of light to everyone else. You are a source of inspiration. It talks about the ability to make anything more beautiful. And I really do feel like you have that power. And other people look up to you because of it. So even though you're going through this really tough time and you have just been putting all of your energy towards that and really just trying to do as good as you can, um, you've been doing an amazing job and people are really looking up to you for that. They're seeing how you've transformed this situation of whatever you've been in into something really beautiful, or you pull out the beauty from it, and that's the parts that you talk about, right? They know all of the bad horrible things that you've been having to go through. Just by the basis of the story they can guess a lot of it, right? um, but they are the people outside of you are just kind of in awe of everything that you've been able to do through this difficult time. So maybe that's just something that you needed to hear to keep yourself going. And if it is, I'm glad that I could provide that message. Um, but really, just know that the people around you are awestruck by you. and they do look up to you, okay? And at any time, I mean, you could reach out to any of them, and they'd be more than happy to lend a helping hand. Um, they have open ears for you if you need to vent a little bit. Let's go on to the next card. I'm being told, because the next card is the star. And I feel like to others, you really are a star. You know, your brightness shines from within you, and you are just this beautiful, happy person despite everything that's going on. You are the star. You're pouring from both hands. You're giving to others, even when you might not have anything to give. You give to others just by being your happy self, okay? It says, a dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Yes, I feel this at my core for you. This is the end of a difficult situation. You're going to be just fine. You're going to pull through. And yeah, people are ready to celebrate this win with you because they've seen everything that you've gone through, okay? So you have this huge community around you, and I feel like maybe you don't know it, or um, you just don't acknowledge it very often. So know that those people are there for you, okay? All right, we're gonna move on. um, yeah, let's see what we have. Moving on for Scorpio. Thanks so much for being here, Cancer. I hope that was helpful. All right, Scorpio. That was kind of weird. Let's give it a couple more shuffles. Okay. Scorpio. What in the world? Okay, so I'm just going to say it. I'm feeling like there's two sides of something and they don't want to go together about it. There's no compromise. I feel like there's a compromise to be had, and these two sides just won't come together for it. That's going to be for someone in particular there. That y'all are being stubborn, is what I'm hearing. Not just you, like the other people too, right? Okay. Let's pull some cards, see what's going on. 3 for my Scorpio friends, please. 3 for Scorpio. There's 2. Okay. Let's pull those up. Okay. 1 more for Scorpio. There it is. It even dinged on my cup. Okay. So again, we have 2 different cards of Ariel. Ariel corresponds with Pentacles, so something in your material life, your monetary situation, whatever it might be. 4 of Ariel is the first one that popped out. This card says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. Yeah. So I am feeling that this is very monetarily drawn. Like, maybe you haven't been very good at saving in the past, and now you're kind of coming up on your rainy day, and you're like, what am I gonna do, right? And it also talks about being resistant to change. So even though you're in this place of like, what am I gonna do, I feel like there's some opportunities that have presented themselves, and you haven't been open enough for them to really manifest. You haven't, you'd be going along your day, and something would come along, and you'd be like, well, no, that's not really me. When it kind of could be, right? Or you just had doubts against something, like, well, how could I ever do that, or how could I be good enough for that, or whatever, whatever it is. It's talking about being resistant to change. So open up a little bit, okay? There's a lot in this universe that each of us have yet to experience, and if you haven't experienced it yet, you can't rightfully say it's not for you. That's what I'm feeling. So try it out, whatever it is. It could help you in your current situation, okay? Next card, 7 of Gabriel. This card says stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. It's that last part that I'm really feeling for you. Have that confidence within yourself and claim your personal power. Okay? This lady is sitting in her personal power. She's flying. She's got rainbows behind her, some lightning going off, and I don't feel that lightning in a bad way. It's like the lightning is going off to, like in those magical parts of movies when the character is like rising up and they've finally figured out who they are and they're ready to stand in all that power. That's what I'm feeling. Try that something new because I think that's what's going to lead you into who you're supposed to be. Okay? All right, cool. Last card out here is 10 of Ariel. And I feel like this is like a step-by-step guide here. Like, if you do this, then you'll be this, and then you'll end up here. So 10 of Ariel, the card itself says, there is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. So maybe where you're at right now doesn't have any kind of retirement setup, or you don't have any savings or anything like that, right? But whatever this new opportunity is really going to set you up financially. It's really going to put you in that place that you have wanted to be in, but not really found a way to be there. So again, step by step, do the work, come into your power, and, take that chance, whatever it might be. Even if it feels a little weird, if it feels wrong, don't do it. That's fine. But if it's just kind of weird because it's new, that could lead you to some magical places, okay, my friend? That'll lead you to the 10 of Pentacles is what this is. 10 of Pentacles. It'll lead you to the top of your game. It's going to be a really strong cycle for you. You go from 7 to 10 4 to 10 in like 5.6 seconds. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Scorpio, I hope that was helpful. I hope that you had some kind of message in there. If you enjoyed that, please do like the video, share it if you know someone that needs to hear it, and yeah, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to be here for lives. I'd love to have your energy, okay? All right, Scorpios, have an awesome day. And let's move on to our Pisces friends. Pisces. All right, one more shuffle here for Pisces. There we go. Okay. 3 for Pisces, please. 3 for Pisces. There's one that popped out. Okay. Let's pick that one up. Beautiful. Yes. 2 more for Pisces. Beautiful. Okay. I'm already getting messages. There's a second. Number 3, please. Whew. They all want to fall out. Okay. See if we have a number 3. I am going to shuffle one more time and see if a third card will come out. Sometimes we only need 2. I just kind of take whatever they give me, right? Whatever they say is necessary for the message to reach you. And there's lucky number 3. All right. So this first card that came out is the 7 of Raphael. And this card says, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So let me just tell you what I'm feeling from this card. There's a bunch of little buckets here, all with different colors coming out. They're radiating, and that's all good and well. These represent different opportunities that are around you, different things that you can be working on, things like that. And they all look good, right? They're all full of light. But the well here is what's sticking out to me, and it's the first time that it's done this with this card. That's glowing too, pretty powerfully. It almost looks brighter to me than any of the others, right? And what that's telling me for you is, yeah, sure, there's all these external sources of whether it be opportunity or assurance, if you're just looking for some kind of guidance, things like that. There's all these other sources outside of yourself that are positive and happy and good overall. But what I'm feeling is you really need to dive into this well that is yourself. You know yourself best. You it's like you know what you need to be doing. You have this eternal source of happiness within yourself. And by looking for it externally, all you're doing is blocking out what's internal, is what I'm hearing. So I'm being guided to say, like, everything that you need is within yourself. Okay. So for whoever needed to hear that, stop looking around for the answers. Take some time to really listen to yourself, because you already know. You already know what you need to do. Okay. Whoever that was for. Four of Ariel is next. This one says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, and I feel this really strongly for you. Extremes in how you save or spend money. So money could be a thing on your mind right now. It could be that you're going through some difficulties there, but it's that resistance to change that really is resonating for me in your energy. And I think that goes back to this first card. Like, you are resisting change because, yeah, everything on the outside looks good. There's a bunch of different things going on in your life with other people maybe that are they're just going well, and you're content with where you're at. So yeah, maybe there's this change coming up and you're like, I don't really need to do that. I'm good. I'm solid. But I feel like if you really did dive into this well, there is something deep within you that's kind of off, that you know either something isn't moving in the right direction for you, or maybe you just have this weird feeling about someone in particular. That'll just be for a subset of you, right? Um, but stop being resistant to the change that you know needs to happen. I'll just put it that way. You know something needs to change. You know that you need to move in this different direction or whatever it is. So stop resisting it. Go with it. It needs to happen. You already know it. So do it. All right, last card here, 3 of Ariel. So it says, do what you love. Yeah, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Yeah, so doing what you love and great personal growth is what I'm hearing here. It's like through all of this stuff, all of this, and I don't even want to say turmoil. It's not even that. It's inner conflict. You're fighting yourself. You already know the answer. And the answer is to do what you love. Okay? So just in case you had any questioning in that first part, do what you love. Go into your heart. Go within yourself and ask yourself what it is you want to be doing. What is it that you're passionate about? What is it that's going to, really drive your days as far as, having that internal excitement? Because maybe you've lost that. Even though things are going fine, even though you're content with what's going on, it's like there's a lack of passion there. And it's very easy to get back. You already know how to get back to that. That's what I'm feeling. So dive into what you love, okay? Go for it. Yes. There we go. So Pisces, I hope that was helpful. If it was, feel free to click that like button, click the subscribe and the notification bell if you'd like to join me in the future. I'd love to have you. I'd love to continue that saga and see how you're doing. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our air signs. Libra, you are up next. Let's get one more good shuffle in there for you, Libra. There we go. Okay. So, 3 cards for Libras. There's one. That flew out like nothing, I'll tell you. Okay. There's number 2. Did you guys see that? You've got some high energy going on too. There's a couple of different signs today that are just real high energy. And I feel like for you, it's a really good energy. Really, really good energy. You're excited about something. Okay, it did want to come out. Okay. So we've got 3 cards out. Let me go ahead and pick all those up, and then we'll dive into it. There we go. Okay. So the first one out, I'm totally feeling that this is you. Okay. It's beautiful. Knight of Raphael. Male or female, doesn't matter, right? It's just that this is your general energy. So the Knight of Raphael is romantic, dramatic, poetic, and introspective. Okay. So the card itself says committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situation or topics that make your heart flutter. And I am feeling this in a romantic sense. Like, I don't know if you're starting something new or it's just something that's coming back around. Maybe a reignition in your romantic life if you're already committed with someone. But this is really fiery. It's like, it's not even just one spark. It's like, you know, I'm seeing like this flint in my head when you're starting a fire, and there's like 5 or 6 different sparks that go out and they all start the fire together. It's not just one spark. It's a lot of sparks. Okay. So again, I don't know if this is something that's just been going on and like kind of building within you, and now you're ready to kind of put that ignition out there. But it is strong. This is passionate. This is the real deal. Okay. Next card is 4 of Ariel. So this one says, when you give, you also receive. Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. It says, being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So those other things could be true for you, right? But what I'm really feeling here is the when you give, you also receive. You know how in the first card I talked about how you're starting this fire, but you're starting it with like multiple sparks. And I'm not talking about like multiple sparks to different people. This is like this person lights you up and you're ready to really plant that seed to get it going, right? In a big way. Not like here, I'm going to throw this out and see if it lights, right? This is like, I know that this is for me. I know that, you know, you have this passion and you know. So you're going to throw those sparks out. And when you give those sparks out, it's really going to ignite because that other person is ready for you too. They're feeling the same way. So when you give, you also receive. They're going to throw back on that fire. They're going to fan the flames. They have as much passion for you as you have for them. This is exciting, you guys. I'm excited for you. Okay, third card is Epiphany. Okay, so this says joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Yeah, so in the midst of all this romance and beautiful passion, and I don't know if this epiphany is going to come from this or if it's just a separate message that, you know, you have this passion within you. You have this light, this burning within you of just total beauty. And you're coming to that realization that that's who you are, you know? You are this ball of light. You are this beacon of light that draws people in, that's there for people in their dark times, right? This is you. Maybe you haven't been feeling that for a long time, but something that happens, and it could be this romance here, something that happens will really push you into being that part of yourself again. Okay? You're going to have this epiphany. You're going to have this big idea. And it's reigniting yourself, right? Maybe you lost that spark for a long time, but you're finding it again. So enjoy it and really live it to its fullest, okay? I love it. Coming back into yourself. That's beautiful. Good luck with that, my Libra friends. If you liked that, please do like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to join me for some lives, okay? All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and get some cards for my Gemini friends. Geminis. One more shuffle for you here, Geminis. go. Okay, let's see what we got. There's one. Okay, let's pull that one up. Okay, awesome. Two more for my Gemini friends. Okay, two more for Geminis. There's one. One more for my Gemini friends. There it is. Okay. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so some big energy in here. You have two knights. So let's go ahead and dive into it. The first one is the Knight of Ariel. As a person, I feel like this is probably someone in your life. Could be you, but I'm feeling someone in your life, someone that's close to you, okay? And it says that the Knight of Ariel is trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. So this says there is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. Yeah. So I feel like this is someone who has your back. Maybe you haven't let them in very much in the past. Maybe you've been resistant to them. But this is telling you that, I mean, you have a lot to do. Maybe, maybe you've been in the process of really detailing a plan for yourself, but it's time to really set that down. And maybe you need to include this person in that plan in some way. If this is a spouse, for sure, include them in the plan, please. Um, maybe it's a friend or someone that you might be able to pull in as a partner in this particular endeavor. And in that case, if they're a partner that's coming in, again, definitely work them into the plan. But for sure, you have someone who's there for you. So if you're feeling like you're really overwhelmed, or maybe you are needing help, and maybe you just need to reach out to this person and ask them for help in everything that you're trying to accomplish, okay? All right, middle card here is Four of Gabriel. And this card says, time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Yeah. So, a couple different things here. So I am feeling like in order to release yourself from burdensome situations, maybe that overwhelm that you've been feeling, things like that, call on this person and ask for the help that you're needing. Okay, that's how you release yourself from those burdens. Sometimes that means allocating those tasks or whatever to someone that can handle it for you, right? If you have so many things going on, delegate. Do what you need to do. It also talks about a time for celebration. So, I mean, between these two cards, I can see you have been working really hard in whatever you've been working on. And, you might be coming to a point, I'm not necessarily feeling that it's the end of this cycle or that you're finishing this out, and nothing like that. It's more like you might be hitting just kind of a plateau where you might have a day or two that you can kind of just relax. Like things are still moving forward and they're still going to be doing fine. Um, but you have some time where you can celebrate how far you've come. Maybe it's just as simple as like going out for pizza and red wine with a friend. That's just what I heard. That's going to be really specific to just a couple of you. Um, but it is time to celebrate, okay? It's not like again, it's not like you're finishing this or you've completed it by any means, but celebrate how far you've come nonetheless, okay? Because you have come a long way. You've been putting a lot of hard work into this for months. I can feel it. A long time. So don't forget to pause for yourself and just celebrate, okay? Last card, another knight. This one I feel like is you. Again, doesn't matter the gender, male, female, doesn't really matter. As a person, the Knight of Gabriel, you, is confident, you are confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. Okay, so this card says, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. Yeah, so after this time of celebration, get back to work, right? It's good, happy work though, because you are passionate about it. You do instinctively know what to do, in this realm. So that's easy when you have passion for it, right? It's like, even if it sounds crazy, you know what the next step is. You know what you need to do. So just keep following your intuition there. Keep doing the things that you need to do. And yeah, keep working hard because this will pay off. I'm seeing that it's still going to take quite a bit of time. So but you are in this for the long haul, right? You're in this. You've got this. Get it. I love it. My Gemini friends, I hope that that was helpful. If you liked that, please do like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to be here for future lives. I'd love to have you. That energy was amazing. And I love to see where your guys' stories go too. So that's always fun. Okay, last but certainly not least, let's go ahead and take care of our Aquarius friends. The sun wanted to pop out there. So I'm not taking it because I hadn't really called you guys out yet, but Aquarius, if the sun speaks to you, know that it was trying to come out, okay? All right, one more shuffle here. And let's see what we can get. I always shoot for about 3 cards, so 3 cards for my Aquarius friends, please. 3 cards for, that was a lot, like a lot. Let's see. Yeah, there's too many there. The way I see it, like if they wanted to come out, they'll come out still, right? It'll be all right. But let's just take a look here. 3 cards for my Aquarius friends, please. 3 cards for Aquarius. Okay. 3 cards for Aquarius, please. Okay. 3 cards for Aquarius. There's 2. Let's see if we have a third. All right, we'll pick those up. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is big energy. Like, I'm excited for you, but holy cannoli. Let's see if we have one more. One more for Aquarius if we need it. I'm going to give it one more shuffle through because I feel like there really might be one. But if not, it's cool. We'll go with these, okay? One more for Aquarius. Nothing. They said no. Okay. So, the first card out is the World. Okay. So, this card itself says a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Like I said, big energy, you guys. This is spiritually stepping into yourself, like really, really connecting with whatever, divine that you have, whatever deity you pray to, or if it's just, the collective spirit energy. However, like, there's no way I can cover all the bases, right? But whatever it is, you're really coming into your own there. You have come to a point where you have built that area. You know what you believe. You know that it's real. And you're just in this beautiful space of, like, not just acceptance, but power. Like you are one with this. Not just the belief, but like the existence. Okay? You feel it, you know it. And my lighting just went weird. It's like it's not even focused. So big things, you guys. A very happy ending too. I mean, and I feel like that's all around. So let's go to the second card here, because the second card is the Empress. So this one says, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. The Empress is in her power. Like, physically. Like, in the physical realm, You know who you are. You are in the same way that you came into your own in the spiritual realm, you're also doing that in the physical realm. Okay. So, like, oh, just what I'm seeing for you is like, even if you're not exactly where you want to be or you still have these super huge goals, that's totally fine. No matter what energy we're in, we can always progress and get better, right? No matter what we've learned, there's always more to learn. But what I'm seeing for you is that you are just, it's like you are in your most powerful energy that you ever have been in. And you really are yourself. You're not allowing external influences to sway you from what you're doing. You're very grounded. You're very, I keep wanting to say like connected within yourself. Like your intuition, your heart, your desires, your needs and wants, your logical brain, rationality, everything. It's all in alignment. It's all come together to a point where like you can you I don't know if you've been working on like your meditation and stuff like that, but I'm feeling like you can just sit there for a moment. If something comes up in your life, any decisions, any whatever comes up, anything that comes up in your life, right now you are that person where you know that you just need to take a minute. So you do. You allow yourself that moment. You allow yourself to dive within yourself, knowing that you can both connect with yourself and with the spiritual realm, and like you'll have your answer right then. You already know. It's all within you, right? Um so you have that wisdom to give yourself that quiet space to go within. It's like you are just, you're so centered. You're so you right now. And maybe if you're not feeling that right now, this is what's coming in the very near future. I'm talking like a couple of weeks. Even if you're not feeling like that right now and you're like, what are you talking about? My entire world is falling apart and everything just seems really crazy right now. Okay, that's fine. And it could continue to be that way. But you yourself, you're good. You've learned how to be calm and peaceful and happy and just generally okay in both the spiritual and the physical realms. You are okay no matter what happens outside of you. Okay? Beautiful. I love it. Keep working on that however you have been because it's working. Okay? All right. That was my Aquarius reading. That concludes today's bite-sized bits. Again, if you resonated with that, if you enjoyed it, if you're vibing with me, feel free to like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can join me on my future lives. And yeah, I am offering personal readings. So if that's something of interest to you, hit me up, send me an email, and we'll make it happen, okay? All right. I'm here for you. I'm just the messenger, you guys. So let me know if you're needing a message. All right. Love and light to you all. I hope you have a beautiful